Very pleased with Redefine's results for the year ending August. We've managed to grow our income by 7.3% to 68.7 cents a unit. Our budget was 68 cents, so we're very pleased with the result. It has been driven in part by increased rentals and renewals at 6%, but I think the most important feature for us this year was the containment of costs, which essentially have been flat year on year, and that has been achieved largely because of cost containment, but also because from about May this year we internalised our electricity recoveries. That's resulted in a 7.5 million saving for the part of the year, and we think we'll see substantial additional savings from that source in the year going forward. So as I say, pretty pleasing given that we're operating in an environment, in a macroeconomic environment where GDP growth is 2%, current account deficits, lack of investor confidence, and all of these things contribute to low take-up of space. I've always said we need GDP at about 3.5% to see real take-up of space. In the office market, we still have what we term musical chairs, people moving from very good offices to new ones or newer ones, creating pockets of space that are eminently suitable, and that is going to put further pressure on the office market going forward. Retail has performed well for us and will continue to do so, and industrial, particularly in regard to the distribution warehouses, is also performing quite nicely. During the year we spent 1.3 billion on new acquisitions, the largest portion of that being our 50% share of the East Rand Mall. Subsequent to year end, we've reached agreement on a further 3.4 billion of acquisitions. That's only over 6 properties, 50% of Maponya Mall in Soweto, which is an exciting one for us, as well as a 50% stake in the new Alexander Forbes building in Sandton, which is a trophy asset and a long lease, and which fits the profile that we have set ourselves as an objective 2 years ago. I think in part that our results are testament to the change in strategy that we've adopted. The fact that we've shown 7.3% while still having dilution from the sales, the 360 odd million of sales in this year at 10.8%, reinvested at 7.2 amounts to about 13 million rand, which is a 0.5 cent per unit. So we did tell our investors at the beginning of this process that we would manage the dilution, and we have managed to do that. For us, the biggest disposal in the coming 12 months will hopefully be the disposal of our government portfolio at 2.2 billion. This was scheduled for the past financial year or for early November, but the turmoil in the markets and pushing yields up made it impossible to get this away, so we've had to postpone that, and we anticipate that that should happen in February 2014. Our NAV went up about 8.6%, which is also encouraging given the increase in the valuations. Again, I think testament to the better quality portfolio that we now have. Another highlight was the one that has just happened. Finally, after 3 years, Reserve Bank approval for the inward listing of Redefine International. It makes the whole structure more fungible and more understandable, and investors will now hold a share in Redefine International PLC directly. In terms of our prospects going forward, we are pretty comfortable that notwithstanding the tough environment, that our results for year ending August 2014 will be similar to this year's. It's just really more of the same, nothing that's going to change materially. We are looking to expand our international presence if the suitable opportunities should arise, and utilize our Cromwell units to gear up these investments, which should make them substantially accretive, but that is not in our budget. There's nothing on the horizon at the moment. I think one of Redefine's strengths is its staff and the caliber of its staff. We are nimble, we give answers and decisions quite quickly, and this is why we've been able to secure the type and the quality of assets that we have over the last few months. And this competitive edge, I hope, will stand us in good stead going forward. I thank my staff, my CEO, my COO for their contribution. Noses to the grindstone, just grind it out, and hopefully we'll deliver similar or better results in the coming year.